Hey beauties, thanks again for tuning in to another video. My shirt is super bright today, so yes. Anywho, today's video is on why I left the natural hair community. First things first, I left because of the bouginess. Yes, I said bougie. I became a part of the natural hair community a good almost 5 years ago when I had my first big chop. I was completely bald headed, and I felt a warm welcome. It took a lot for me to make that decision to cut off all my beautifully permed hair. It was just, I decided one day, I was like, I'm over this. I'm gonna just snip it off. So I did. I didn't know that there was such a huge gathering of other females who were going through the same thing, who had done the same thing, who had already done this, who had been natural and were kind of coaching others and guiding others, so that's really when I got into watching YouTube in general, is when I did the big chop and, just watching these women go on their hair journey. And it was all good. I was just like, oh, there's so many tips. It taught me a lot on how to take care of my hair, just different products I could try. It just opened the floodgates to naturalism. And I was all here for it. That is until it became this, like, now I won't say obsession, but it was just like, it was a judgmental thing. It was like, oh, well, if you put heat on your hair, then you aren't natural. If you touch up your roots with a little bit of creamy crack here and there, then you can't be natural. It was almost like this, you can't sit with us thing. And it just became, a huge problem. It was just, at this point now, it's like, if you don't follow these rules and if you don't fit into these hair types, well, then you can't sit with us, and now you have to know they got all these 4Cs, 910s, 3Bs, 8Cs, 4400 fill in, sit next over there, turn left C hair types. And I'm just like, when did it become this? It started as a good thing, as us women coming together and loving our natural hair, and now it's turned into a thing that we judge each other on, and I don't agree with that. I swear I see so many videos of women bashing other women because they do their hair a certain way, and because you twist your hair this way, that's wrong. Because when you do your Bantu knots, you don't rotate them to the left and then flick your wrists clockwise. It's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, this is my hair. This hair grows out of my head. I am free to do with it what I please, as is any other woman. And I have just stepped completely out of the natural hair community. No, I do not put any perms on my hair. I don't add any chemicals to my hair. I do not dye my hair. That is my personal preference. If another woman wants to touch up her roots every 6 months with some creamy crack and throw a little dye on there, that's her preference. I'm not going to tell her she can't do that. If her hair is growing beautifully and she considers herself natural because she doesn't use all the stuff she used to use, then beauty, go for it. I'm totally down for that. Who am I to tell somebody else what they can and can't do with their hair? And I think that's the problem, is because, like I said, it started as a thing where, us women came together and embraced our natural beauty, our natural hair. And now we're judging each other, just like other people on the outside looking in judged us for wearing our hair this way. And to me, it's like, it just defeats the purpose. And I don't know, I just feel like I can't be a part of the natural hair community. I'm not all about that jazz. It's to the point now where I don't really even watch videos on how to take care of your natural hair. I just do my own thing. Like, it is what it is. If I wash my hair, I wash it. If I don't, I don't. I don't care. I don't have time for that. I am not going to be sitting up here from 9 to 5 every day, twisting my hair out, trying to impress other people, because that's the way that you have to take care of your natural hair. My naturally nappy hair, I don't know what type it is, don't know, don't care. It grows like a weed just by me leaving it alone or putting it in braids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and buy 5,000 products to put on my hair because somebody else told me that I had to, because that's what's going to make my hair grow. Or get me a Walmart spritz bottle and spray water evenly throughout my roots. For what? For what? My hair grows by itself when I leave it alone. And that's what I'm going to do. And nobody is going to judge me for that. And I'm not going to judge anyone else for that. So now that I, am in Rant, that's just basically the reason I stepped on up out of the natural hair care community. Anything that has to do with that. Do I still welcome and embrace my natural sisters? Yes, ma'am. I do 100% and always will. I am never going to listen to or tell someone how they need to do their hair, because whatever works for you, and you're beautiful either way. And I also wanted to point out something I said before, basically like we're judging our own people for our hair, just like those on the outside looking in are judging us, is what I said. And I want to kind of, like further elaborate on that. For many of years, we have tried to conform to what society sees as beautiful by straightening our hair or perming our hair or hot pressing our hair, whatever. And it's like now that we've embraced this naturally nappy, I'm gonna call it nappy because it's nappily beautiful state, the people inside of this circle are saying, well, your hair, this is not the right texture. It doesn't coil up right, or you're not doing, that's a problem. That is a problem within our own community. And you guys know what I mean when I say within our own community. That is the issue that we run into, is we get mad at others for treating us this way, but we treat our own people this way. And why? Any type of way we wear our hair is beautiful. As long as we're doing it for the right reasons and we're not doing it to please anybody else or because we feel like we need to wear our hair a certain way to fit in, it's beautiful. And that's what people need to realize. We don't need to listen to those people on the outside looking in, and we don't need to listen to the people on the inside either. Because we are free to do with our hair what we feel. And I'm going to keep saying, and I know I've said it a million times, but I'm going to keep saying it 1,000,001 time, okay? Because it's just, at this point, it's just so ridiculous. It is just so absolutely ridiculous. Just like I've talked about in previous videos as far as trying to keep up with other YouTubers by buying, the newest, hottest beauty products. I've done the same with buying the newest, hottest hair products because I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna work. I can't tell you how much money I have spent on hair products trying to keep up with the trends and trying to do what everybody else is telling me to do because this is what's gonna work and make my hair grow. It is an obsession to want to have long hair. Your hair is beautiful, short, long, crooked, uneven, whatever. It is beautiful, and as long as you rock it as such, boo, can't nobody tell you nothing. Okay, so I guess basically the gist of all this ranting that I'm trying to get to is that inside of the natural hair community, people need to stop judging. Inside of the world, on the outside of whatever, everybody needs to quit judging. None of us are equipped or living our lives the way that we should enough to be judging. Okay, drink your water, take your biotin, clean your face, and mind your business is what I'm saying. Please and thank you. Okay, so yeah, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you hated it, give me a thumbs down, and keep on hating. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.